10, each arm, each direction. And switch arms. And switch directions. And we'll do some swings in front of us. Start to get that chest to open up, the back. Excellent. Into our legs. We'll start side to side. Really pulling with your glutes, outer thigh, and then pull with your inner thigh in. Try and switch sides. Excellent. First leg, front and back. Again, trying to increase that range of motion. Get those quads, hip flexors, and hamstrings and glutes firing for you. And switch legs. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, I don't have a headphone, but I'm just gonna talk without it, but if you can't hear me, just signal and I'll make something work, okay? Sorry. We're gonna do hip hinges. So we'll have our weight in our heels, push your butt back, lengthen those hamstrings, and then stand back up, firing, snapping your hamstrings. And we're trying to increase that length that we get in our hamstrings every one here. About 10 of these. Keep a small bend in your knees. Three more here. Last one. And we're going to transition into our body weight squat. So feet might widen just a little bit. We sit back in our heels, thighs get parallel to the ground, and then once it gets to the ground and our explosive, standing up, getting full hip extension at the top, those glutes squeeze and activate. Two more. Excellent. So you guys take another minute or so to get a little bit more warmed up. We need it somewhere. Our first, so for burpees, they're always going to be the same. I want you guys to try and do push-ups. Maybe not this first round, or push-ups can be on your knees, but we have to sit up, hands down, jump or walk your feet back, push up, jump or walk your feet forward, and jump again. So that'll always be the burpees. Then for the 100 seconds, we're going to do side lunges. So you can have one weight, even with your chest, and we're just stepping back and forth, side to side. So we'll step out, lunge, push off that outside leg, and go to the other side. Just back and forth there for 100 seconds, keeping good depth in our lunge, feeling that nice pull in your inner thigh. Then we're just going to do high knees. We're going to try and do, it'll be, so double count high knees. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 100. Get that heart rate up, and then we'll hit the burpees. So After that time one, you can just go until you're done with your burpees. Maybe you take a little bit of a rest after your high knees, but then we'll all take a rest together at the end, okay? So we have 100 seconds, so a little over a minute and a half of those side lunges. So grab your weights. Sorry, I have the timer on. Pause, please. All right, and we are officially starting. We're just going side to side here. Just under 2 minutes. I want you to keep that core engaged so your belly button stays pulled in. Your butt's gonna rock back just a little bit as we lunge back. But we really should start to feel it in our both lateral and middle of our thighs, inner thighs. Shoulders stay pulled back and down, so our chest stays big, facing that wall out further. Really get nice and low. Push up that leg. Be explosive. Almost there. We have 30 more seconds here. Then we have 100 high knees. And it's 100 on each leg. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Not that good. Good. Relax there. And we're going into those 100 high knees. So get through those high knees and your 10 burpees as fast as you can, okay? Woo! Here we go. Let's do it. It's hard to talk to you guys so it doesn't count. Halfway there, keep going. Keep pushing. Woo! Then you have your burpees. 10 of them. Remember, try and do your push-ups here. Even your hands on your knees. Woo! Okay. When you're done with that, we are 1/10 of the way there. Woo! So I'm gonna thinking. I don't think 180 bicycle crunches is realistic. So this one, we will do single count bicycle crunches. So 45 each way, 90 total. That one's not realistic to do a double count on. For the exercise, we just have a 90-second wall sit. So we'll be back against the wall. I want your shoulders pulled back against the wall, core, hold in, belly button in, ribs zipped closed, and I want those legs down at 90. And we're just gonna hold that for a minute and a half. Then our bicycle crunches, you know, opposite knee, opposite elbow. I want you guys to take them a little bit slower. Build the resistance, build the tension in that core. Not just going crazy, crazy, crazy. Then we have 9 burpees, okay? So, put yourself back against the wall. And we are here for 90 seconds. Let's start it. Make sure that your feet aren't too far out from under your knees. They should be stacked right on top of each other. Knees should be at 90. Again, core is engaged. Belly button pulled back. Up toward your spine. Shoulders are back against the wall. You can add anything here if you want. Overhead press, press, press. Bicep curls. Or you can just wait to the wall here. That is perfectly acceptable to you're halfway into it. Stay in it here. Finish this thing out. Don't let yourself start to sneak up. There's 30 more seconds. Shoulders back to the wall. Last 10. Stay with it. Good. Come up out of it. We're on the floor. You have 90 single count punches and then 9 burpees, okay? At your own pace. Get through it. Feel burn in this core. Try to keep your shoulders pulled off the ground the whole time. Nice and slow. Really crossing your body. Stay with it. Keep working. And good. When you're done with those, grab your 9 burpees. Remember your push-ups, even if they are down on your knees. We're jumping, being explosive. Work through this. And when you're done, we have some recovery. Get through that 90 crunches, 9 burpees. Excellent. Work. Yeah. Right back, turning on the fans. Okay, so the exercise for time this round is roll-ups with a single leg lift. So this is core work again. So what we're gonna do is lay flat, feet on the ground, and then you're gonna engage your lats by pulling your hands and building resistance down your triceps, down through your lats. Then you're gonna tuck your chin, and nice and slow, we're gonna roll ourselves up. And then from here, what we're gonna do is still having that core engaged, just the one leg as the other. But then where we're really gonna feel this is when we return back down, nice and slow as we can. If you feel your lats become disengaged, you can reset yourself, tuck, roll up nice and slow. Try to keep those legs on the ground. Lift, lift, go back, nice and slow. So we're there for 80 seconds. Then we have 80 just body weight squats. If you want to hold a weight even with your chest, you can do that. We know our good form on that, and I'll remind that form to you guys as we get there. But for right now, we have 80 seconds of these roll-ups, and I want this to be, it's a small movement, but I want it to be intense, and you really thinking about your core pulling you up, but also controlling you on your way down, okay? So we're here for 80 seconds. Let's start. So on our back, we pull, get those lats engaged. Try to keep your legs on the ground. Get yourself nice and upright. And then you lift with your hip flexors. And then really, really, really control yourself as you lay back. And lift. Lift. You may feel a little bit more in your core, in your roll-up, if maybe you sit back at just a little bit of a lean back so you feel that core continue to be engaged for you. We're halfway through. Lift, lift, control, down, chin staying tucked into your chest, and it comes untucked. Your very last movement. You're not just flopping yourself back, you're controlling as slow as you can that lean back. And that's time. We're hopping up, feet shoulder width apart. Maybe a little bit wider, weights in your heels. We squat those thighs parallel to the ground and we explode up. I want you pushing against the ground as you stand up. We're gonna be here for a little bit. We have 80 of these body weight squats. Stay with it. Shoulders stay pulled back. Hold resistance in your inner thighs so that your knees track out. They aren't collapsing in. Especially as females, we have a tendency to do that. And that leads to a lot of knee injuries. We want nice, strong inner thighs. Make sure you get good depth on each squat. Control your pace. I'm halfway there. Weights in your heels. You can almost
pull your big toes off the ground. We got this. You should start feeling fatigue setting in. Don't let that form break. You're thinking about pushing against the ground, being explosive on the way up. Stay with it, we're almost there. And then we have our 8 burpees. Good. Finish those up. And then we're into your burpees. Doing push-ups how you can. Get that heart rate up quick. We've got recovery after this. Stay with it. Woo! You've got recovery after. Get some water. We're gonna have a little shoulder burner this next round between our military press and our mountain climbers. So, military press, you'll need both your dumbbells. We'll be sitting, but another really good spot to work on that core engagement. About pulling your belly button in, keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips. We're gonna rack our dumbbells on our shoulders, and then all we're doing is pressing straight up and coming down. We're gonna feel this burn in your shoulders, and I also want you to feel it in your lats. Your lats are controlling the weight as you come down. Then we're gonna flip over for 70 mountain climbers. I think we're just gonna do single count. Double count really never works. So we're doing 70 single count mountain climbers. So we'll be hands under shoulders with your palms corkscrewed in the ground. And we're just driving our knees up. 70 total, so that's 35 each leg. After that, we have our 7 burpees. And then recovery, okay? So, knee on the ground, legs out, sitting up way nice and tall. So we're working on your posture here, having your shoulders pulled back, having your belly button, stomach pulled in, your ribs zipped closed, and we are here for just over a minute, okay? Let's start. As you fatigue, you're gonna wanna feel yourself start to slouch, maybe roll your shoulders forward. Stay nice and upright here. We don't have to do a million of these. I want them controlled. I'm already feeling this burn in my shoulders. We're halfway there. Stay in it. Keep your core engaged. Pushing straight up, isolating the tops of those shoulders right here. Last 10, stay with it. And then we flip over, you have 70 mountain climbers. Best pace you can get them done in. Flip over, let's do it. 70 mountain climbers, 7 Burpees. Make sure your butt stays down. Push through. Woo! Then you got your burpees, and you have recovery. Push-ups, don't forget them. Push yourself. We're almost through the toughest rounds. Woo! And when you're done, we have recovery. And that's another one checked off for us. Woo! Sweating. You guys got this, finish it out. Nice and strong. Then you get your water. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right. We still got time, but I'll explain the next exercises. Dumbbell ski arms. Those are just our swings. Kettlebell swings, dumbbell swings. They just, I guess, look like ski arms, so that's why I call them that this time. But you guys know the drill. We're lengthening our hamstrings, hinging, and just swinging those dumbbells, creating energy as we push against the earth, transfers up through our legs, out through our core, and the result is the swing. It's not our shoulders doing the work. Then we have 60 single count shoulder taps. So we're in that high plank position again. Push through your heels, butt down. And we're just alternating shoulder taps. You can drop to your knees there if you need to, but I want you to push yourself for at least a little bit. We're trying to minimize any shake in that. So pull that core tight. Try and keep yourself parallel to the ground the whole time. Then we have 6 burpees and then recovery, okay? So we go for a minute now in our little skier arms. Then we have shoulder taps and burpees. So get your weight, and we are up. If you're feeling pretty tired, you can just use one dumbbell here, and you'll just swing it instead of off to the side of you, in the middle of your body, and you'll swing it between your legs. Remember to feel your hamstrings lengthening as you hinge back and then snapping forward to create that energy and momentum. I want you to think about physically feeling them lengthen as you hinge and shorten as you snap and fire. In 5 seconds, we go to shoulder taps, and I want you to get through them. Good, relax. As quick as you can, and as long as you feel stable, you can tap quick, 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 quick. Try to minimize moving. Hands stay under shoulders. Stay in it. Then you recovery. Don't forget, push-ups again. Push through this. You're almost there. And now, we're on the downhill slide. We have the bulk of our workout done. Whew. Excellent work. Cue your body into recovery. Nice big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Get water. Towel up if you need. Next, exercises. Squat jacks for 50 seconds. And we're gonna do 50 double count Russian twist. So a little extra core burn. So squat jacks. Well, you can start whichever way you want. I just like to start with my feet out. Touch the ground. In, out. Switch your hands. Back and forth there. As always, we're trying to minimize the amount of time our feet are on the ground. So we're just there for 50 seconds straight. Then we have Russian twists with a weight. However you want to take this, your feet can stay on the ground. You can lift your feet up. I just don't want you crossing your feet. Just make sure they stay side by side. And we're twisting that weight all the way to the ground on both sides. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, all the way up to 50. Then we have 5 burpees. And then recovery again, okay? So, here we go for 50 seconds in squat jacks. Let's start. Get that heart rate up. You're gonna bring it down during those Russian twists. But push it here. We only have 50 short seconds. See how many you can get in. You can always just step out here if it's too much on ankles, knees, or hips to jump a lot. Last 10, push through. Good. To the flow. We have Russian twist. I do want you here, lean back a little bit. You're not upright. We're leaning back to get that core engaged. Feel the tension. We're here for a minute. Brace the sec. But feel it. We'll get through it. Keep working. I'm halfway now. The weight's touching the ground. We're almost there. You got it. And then 5 burpees, of course, with your push-ups. almost done. Woo! Another one. Check it. Get into that recovery. You know how to do it. Focus on slowing your heart rate down. On being able to bring it down. Next exercise is elbow plank hip dips. So we're in our low plank. Elbows under shoulders. Butt down. And we just rotate and touch the lateral edge of our hip to the ground. Little extra oblique work, as if those Russian twists weren't enough. Then we have 40 single leg glute bridges. So we can do 20 on one leg and then 20 on the other. You, of course, can add weight across your hips here if you want. But we're basically weights in our heels. Get into your glute bridge position, and then you just lift one leg. So everything's at 90. We're down, gently tap, explode, hip extension up. 20 each leg, really isolating that one leg. 20, 20, 4 burpees into recovery, okay? So 40 seconds in our low plank. Meet me there. Let's start. These next sections are just gonna blow by. Make sure you get to that good low plank position between each twist. Drop that hip to the ground. Stay with it. Last 5. Good. Flip over. Glute bridges. Single leg. 20 each leg. Here we go. We're being explosive on our movement up. If you feel fatigued after 10, you can do 10 right, 10 left, 10 right, 10 left. I think I'm going to do that. So I know I'm getting that full extension. Push through. We got this. Then your 4 burpees, and we're done with this round. Do not cut yourself short. Do those push-ups. You're not gonna regret it. It's just 4. And then recovery. Whew. While you guys finish up and recover, I'm going to explain our next 2 exercises. Reverse plank. So our chest is up towards the ceiling. We're on the palms of our hands and our feet. Pushing through the palms. This is going to open up your chest. Pushing through your heels. You should feel your glutes squeeze in tight, tight, tight. We hold that for 30 seconds. Then We go down into a lunge, jump, switch our feet in the air. We're just doing single count, so it'll be 15 each leg, 30 total. Double whammy with the jumps. 3 burpees, and we'll check this round done. So, mini on the flow for our 30-second reverse plank. Let's get after it and start. We're up in it. Squeeze those glutes. Lift your chest. Feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart behind you. Get yourself as straight as you can here. We're already halfway through, over halfway through. Last 10, stay in it, stay in it. Good, relax. Jump lunges here, 30 of them. Let's rock it. Push yourself. Land safely, in control. You got this. Push yourself. Woo! Then double whammy it. 3 burpees with your push-ups. All right. Finish that strong. We have 2 more rounds that are going to be a breeze here. While you guys recover, I'm going to explain the next 4 exercises, okay? We'll still get a bit of recovery after that second round, but I'm going to give you a little bit more recovery. It's going to be quicker to just go through these next 4. So first one, pike push-ups. Will be for 20 seconds. We're in down dog, and we're just doing push-ups, lowering the crown of our head to the ground. Then we have hammer curls. So you'll grab both your weights. Our palms are facing each other, facing in towards our body. Pull your shoulders back and down, engage your core. And we just curl the ends of those weights to our shoulder for 20 curls, 2 burpees. Then we're gonna do a Spider-Man hold for 10 seconds. So, working our back muscles here, we're gonna be down on our stomach. Arms are gonna be out in front, legs are gonna be reached out. And all we're gonna do is pull our arms and legs, squeezing your back, squeezing your butt off the ground, and hold that for 10 seconds. And our last exercise will be 10 front raises. So, weights are gonna face, or palms will face your thighs, and we just raise and lower to shoulder width, and then finish with our 1 burpee, okay? So first, we have those pike push-ups, hammer curls, 2 burpees. So, 20 quick seconds in these pike push-ups. Let's do it. Down and down dog, lowering the crown of your head to the ground. See how many reps you can get here. No, we're here for a very, very short period of time. Good, grab your weights. 20 hammer curls here. Shoulders back and down, core engaged. After your 20, you have 2 burpees. Make sure arms are going all the way down and straight at the bottom. Two burpees. We have one more round. Quick recovery when you guys are done. And then we're just in our last round. Shortest. Quick sip of water. Then meet me on the ground for that Spider-Man hold here. All right. And make sure that you're looking down at the ground ahead of you. I don't want your neck craned backwards, okay? So it's just in a neutral position. Pull those legs, pull those arms, squeeze, 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 and hold. Pull those legs up as far off the ground as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Relax. 10 front raises, 1 burpee, and we are through. Stay with it. And better do your push-up, dang it. Woo! We made it. Finally. Excellent job. Grab that last sip you need before we stretch. But we're ready to stretch it out. You made it. And I am sweaty. Sweaty so I've been in the class. Wow. Whew.
I drink more water than I usually drink too.
All good things, all good things. We're gonna start our stretching standing today. So, reach one arm over, pull that thing tight. And switch. Good. Into your triceps. Reach your hand down your back. Pull, pull, pull. And switch. Good. Now we're just gonna end. Let your arms hang heavy and do some big swings here. I want you to feel, I know this doesn't sound right, like they're falling out of their sockets though, like there's some weights pulling down on them. Just let them dangle. And now over here, I just want you to bring your feet together, reach for your toes, stretch those hamstrings out as far as you can. And we're gonna slowly roll up. Being cognizant about making a C with our spine as we come up vertebrae by vertebrae, seeing how much we can get a stretch in that back. Very last thing to come undone is our chin away from our chest. Interlace your fingers, push them up towards the sky, make yourself tall, tall, tall. Now we're just gonna take some nice deep breaths here. In through the nose, feel your lungs, feel your rib cage expand, and exhale out your mouth. Audibly, your rib cage shrinks. Get a little turnover of oxygen in your system. You can reach side to side here. Good, exhale. And we'll make our way to the floor. Starting with butterfly, soles of your feet together. And push your elbows on your inner thighs. Maybe do some neck rolls here.
Not yet. Not no. Whew. Reach those legs straight out. Cross one over the other. Opposite arm goes to the outside of the leg. Apply equal force. Try and twist to see the back wall. Really feel this in your mid-back. A lot of times that's where we're going to carry tightness. And now we'll travel down to our low back. Unravel yourself. And go the other way. And we can untangle from that and make our way to our backs. Woo! Start with our figure four. One ankle over your knee. Grab that under that thigh, make you pull into your chest. Really feel this stretch. It's going to be in your lateral glute. Feel pretty deep. Pull, pull, pull. And switch your legs up. Skip that other side. Now, we'll bring our feet together on the ground. Knees fall open in opposite directions. Picture that there's weights hanging from each of those knees. It's not heavy, heavy. You're not doing anything to keep them upright. And now we'll zip those legs up. Squeeze your knees into your chest. You can lift your forehead up to your knees. Wiggle around a little bit, maybe side to side. Back and forth. And then you can relax your head back. Shoulders stay glued to the ground. You can tee your arms out. Stack knees over hips, ankles in line with your knees, keeping everything glued together. You rotate side to side, getting some nice spinal rotation in that back again. In control. Let it grab you kind of twisting to bring those legs to each side. Take as many as you need there. And roll up out of that when you're ready. As always, take a little extra time to stretch yourself out. But thank you for coming. Start your week with me, and we'll plan on seeing you guys on Thursday.